The doors are closing. Please stand clear. You're probably only in Vegas for a few days, so don't waste your time standing in line for cabs, stuck in traffic, or walking down the streets. At Las Vegas Convention Center. This monorail rail firmly at all times. Next stop southbound is Harrah's The Link Station. Our next stop is the closest station to Caesars Forum Conference Center and the Link Entertainment District. This monorail continues southbound. Next stop, Flamingo Caesars Palace Club. And after hours, access to the Link Entertainment District is available from the Flamingo Station as well as Harrah's The Link Station. Here you'll find a unique array of shops, restaurants, and bars. Flamingo Caesars Palace Station. Our next stop is the closest station to the Bellagio and its iconic fountain show. Planet Hollywood, featuring the Miracle Mile shops, the Cosmopolitan, featuring Marquee Night and Day Club, the Eiffel Tower experience at Paris Hotel and Casino, and City Center, which includes This monorail continues southbound. Next stop, MGM Grand Station. Mandalay Bay, featuring the Shark Reef Aquarium and the Mandalay Bay Beach, as well as Mandalay Bay Convention Center. Our next stop is also the closest station to Luxor, Excalibur, Tropicana, or to Las Vegas, New York, New York. Make sure to take all your belongings with you as you exit the monorail, including shopping bags, giant drinks, Elvis glasses, casino chips, showgirl feathers,